Hey, welcome back to Postal Barbecue. I'm Jabin Postal, and today at the grill we're making a delicious honey garlic pork tenderloin using the pit barrel cooker, and it's so good, guys. Just like always, I'm going to put all the show notes for you in the description box below, so make sure to click down there to see everything that you need for this recipe. Also, if you like what we're doing on the channel, consider subscribing for more great barbecue recipes, tutorials, and reviews. Other than that, let's get into the cook. So today at the grill, we're gonna be making some delicious honey garlic pork tenderloins in the pit barrel cooker. And this recipe is one that is simple to do and really makes for a great weekday meal because it doesn't take a lot of time and it provides some really great flavors with that garlic and that soy and honey coming together really well to really make this pork tenderloin pop. So to get started with this recipe, you're gonna need some pork tenderloins, and these are 1 pound each approximately, and they come in a package of 2 tenderloins per bag. And then for our marinade as well as our finishing sauce, you're gonna need some soy sauce, some garlic, a little bit of ginger, and then lastly some honey. So let's go ahead and mix this together. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with my soy, put that in that saucepan. Then I'm gonna add in our garlic. Next, we'll put in our ginger. And then lastly, we'll add in our honey. And you've seen me use this sauce a few times over the years, and so I'm gonna put all the quantities in the description box below for you. All right, we'll give this a mix together. Okay, so with our marinade all mixed together, let's go ahead and get these pork tenderloins into a Ziploc bag, and we're gonna start the marinating process. Get both of those in there. All right, those are in our bag. And so then I'm gonna place in about half of our sauce. There we go. And we'll close up our Ziploc bag. Get as much of the air out as possible. And we'll make sure that that sauce is covering the entire outside of those pork tenderloins. There we go. All right, there we go. And so with the second half of our sauce, I'm gonna place that over a medium-low heat, and I'm gonna let that simmer for about 3 to 4 minutes, just to allow that garlic to soften up and to allow those flavors to really infuse into this sauce. And while that's happening, I'm gonna take our pork tenderloin and place it into the fridge for about 2 hours time, just to allow those flavors to really marinate into this meat. And then after that 2-hour mark, I'm gonna pull them out of the fridge and get our pit barrel ready for cooking around 275 degrees. Our pork tenderloin has been sitting in the fridge for around 2 hours now, just absorbing all of those flavors. And so it's now time to get it out of the bag, get the hooks in, and place it into the pit barrel. You can see that this tenderloin has absorbed a lot of this flavor, and it's got a nice color already on this. So let's go ahead and place our hooks into our tenderloin, and I'm gonna go place them into the thicker portion of this tenderloin. There we go. And then I'm also gonna hit it with just a light coating of my Mad Cow beef rub. There we go. And then lastly, I'm going to place in my meter plus probe just to monitor the internal temperature of the cook. And so with it all prepared and ready to go, let's go ahead and get it into the pit barrel cooker. Get our first one in, and then our second one. I'm also going to add in a handful of apple wood chips. Just going to scatter those all over the top. Then I'm going to close the lid, and we're going to begin smoking these around 275 degrees until they reach an internal temperature of around 143 degrees. Our pork tenderloins have been smoking in the pit barrel cooker for about 25 minutes now, and they've reached an internal temperature of 120 degrees. And so I'm going to open up the pit barrel now, and I'm going to sauce it with our honey garlic sauce. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. It's got some nice color on there. I'll flip it over. Right, with its sauce, let's close the lid and we're going to continue cooking it until it reaches that finishing temperature of 143 degrees. So after about 40 minutes of total cooking time, these pork tenderloins have come up to the temperature that we're looking for. They have 143 degrees. And so let's open up the grill and just double check our temperatures. We have 142, that's great. Let's see this one. And we got 145 on this one. And so with our pork tenderloins all done, I'm gonna pull them out of the barrel to get ready for the taste test. So I let this pork tenderloin rest for a few minutes, and guys, the color is phenomenal. That soy and that honey have just come together so nicely to form this mahogany looking color. And so let's cut open one and go for a taste test. Let's go with this guy here. We'll slice it right in the middle. And look at that. You can see that it's incredibly juicy. It has a little bit of a smoke ring on it as well. All right, let's go for the taste. Oh man, wow. Wow. Man, this is so good. You have that sweetness from that honey, that little bit of saltiness from that soy, and then you have that perfectly cooked pork tenderloin, which is juicy, incredibly tender, and it just absorbs all of those flavors of that honey and the garlic and that soy. You know, if you've never tried a honey garlic pork tenderloin like this before, make sure to give it a try, because the mildness of that tenderloin paired with all those bold flavors of the honey and soy and garlic and ginger really just adds so much flavor to a cut like this. And so make sure to give it a try. You won't be disappointed. It's sweet, smoky, and full of flavor. This honey garlic pork tenderloin is going to be a great hit at your next feast. Hey, if you want to see more barbecue videos just like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. Also, special thank you to all my Patreons out there who help make this channel possible. Until next time, keep those coals lit and get cooking.